I don't think there's anything funnier than actors trying to talk politics when we don't give a fuck you pretend for a living.
And politicians trying to
talk acting. Yeah, here we
get
go.
Out of here.
Guess who weighed in on the Barbie snubs? Now, this movie, from what I understand, got 8 Oscar nominations.
Oh, my
What?
Lord.
So how the fuck is there a snub here just because Greta Gerwig, who doesn't have a shred of talent in her fucking body that isn't backed up by Noah Baumbach, who not only taught her how to direct because she was in like the first movie that he ever made, but he also co-wrote the script with her.
Mm-hmm.
No. And then Margot Robbie, she's fine, I guess. But it's like, oh, this is snub. It just shows that Hollywood is it. Oh, there's 5 other actresses nominated.
Uh-huh. Well, first of all...
But Hillary Clinton decided to weigh in on this fucking shit. Look at this. This Barbie is Hillary Clinton, and The Independent of all publications actually calling her out and calling it cringe.
Well,
this is hilarious.
Well, first of all, I think the entire country's attitude in regards to the Obamas, the Clintons, the Bushes is starting to
the evil ones. In other words,
starting to 180 on them.
Yeah,
especially we've have this flight logs and all these people going to the the kiddie pumper island.
People didn't vote for Hillary because they wanted to vote for Hillary. They voted for Hillary because she was the option that wasn't Trump, with the D after her name.
Yeah, you are correct.
Who may or may not have a D in her pants. I mean, like her and Big Mike could play swords for all I know. I don't give a shit. But here it goes. Oscars nominations were announced Tuesday. Barbie, we got 1.1 billion euros grossed, it says here. Greta Gerwig had been snubbed just because those two didn't get nominations. Never one to let a good pop culture soundbite go unaired. Former Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton took to social media to concoct a personal analogy. Greta and Margot, while it can sting to win the box office but not take home the gold, your millions of fans love you. You're both so much more than Kenuff. Hashtag Hillary Barbie.
Oh. Yep.
Oh.
All right. Now, the thing is, because I'm me and I know movies, I remember back in the day, 1998 to be exact, after Titanic came out,
I hated
when women actually thought it was bullshit that Kate Winslet and Gloria Stewart were nominated for Best Actress and Supporting Actress for Titanic, but there were no nominations for DiCaprio.
Yeah, well,
so it can go both ways. And I'm sorry, Greta Gerwig, I don't care how good you look naked, because I've seen you naked many times, but you will never in your life be a better director than Christopher Nolan, so you can suck my fucking taint.
Oh, who was was it DiCaprio? He was
yeah.
First of all, I don't really like him. I mean, I guess he's okay as an actor.
I mean, he's got a good agent who picks really good projects.
Okay, it's just like
Revenant, Inception. I mean, he's in a lot of very good movies.
Just like I hated Tom Cruise as an actor up until I was about 40.
When he started doing his own stunts, and you're like, oh, okay, this motherfucker's crazy.
I can respect like Jackie Chan. I mean, he does his own fucking stunts. I will go watch that movie.
Yeah.
All right, just because of that. Now, once I found out old Cruise was doing that crazy stuff, I'm like, all right.
Now,
you got to respect it.
Oh, I do. I absolutely respect it. Now, here's the funny thing. Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie are nominated for Oscars, just not in the Best Director and Actress categories, because they were both screenwriters and producers on said Barbie movie, so they both already have nominations.
So they wanted, let me just
not Clinton, the categories that the feminists wanted.
So she wanted them nominated for jobs that they didn't fucking do.
Oh, they did the jobs. They just didn't do them as well as people like Emma Stone and Christopher Nolan, who were nominated in those categories.
Okay. I see.
So what's a movie ticket go for these days? I haven't been to the fucking movie since 2019. I'm never planning on going again.
Like 13
because
minutes?
First of all, I don't want to fund Pedo Wood, and second, I don't want to sit next to some cocksucker wearing a bitch mask, because I can't be around fucking crazy people.
Well, they don't make me do that anymore.
I've got anger management sometimes, and
I have the same problem. I have the same problem, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't watch the Oscars anymore because of that shit. Like, I will only go see movies that I absolutely want to see, which is
So,
why
so
I'm
how much
like,
are they
that's what
bending
I'm gonna-
over for a ticket? Like if this piece of shit did 1.2 billion, what's that? 500 fucking people went to see it these days. How much are movie tickets? Like 50 fucking
Go
bucks?
during the week when it's $5 if you're gonna
on
do it.
Tuesdays, it's $5 at
Yep.
most theaters.
Other than that, I
Okay.
won't do it. $15,
Nah, man.
$20, like $14.95 or something like that. It's like you're out of your mind.
Yeah, and then by the time you're done with the popcorn and everything else, it's if you take a significant other and a kid,
it
it's
gets
$50.
expensive.
It's $50 every time you go to the movies.
Well, listen, that was like the thing I had with my daughters because I was out of the state. It was movies. I took them to see movies. I paid a fortune in tickets, in food, and popcorn.
And then they didn't tell you that Into the Woods was a musical.
No, that
you got assessed
no,
homo
they-
suspicion
They
points.
totally got me with that one.
I'm so sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not, because it means I get to play this.
Oh God, no!
Oh yes.
Now, first of all,
You are fined 1 homo suspicion point for violation of the Man Code Morality Statute.
Fuck yeah.
man code morality.
Man Code Morality Statute.
I like it. I like it.
So
Did anybody in the chat actually watch this fucking movie? I've seen clips. I know a lot about it. I pretty much know how the whole thing plays out. The opening sequence is what pisses me off, because it's a homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it's little girls destroying the toys that are emblematic of preparing them for motherhood.
Ah,
Gee, I wonder what they're trying to push.
so there any that's kind of
You
sounds
got way
like
too much headroom, Dave. Tilt your camera down.
It sounds like a feminist. What's that word?
Propaganda.
Yes,
A little bit.
yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Circle jerk.
The jerk of circles.
Hey, Texan Patriot wants to know what you're smoking there, Sarge.
It's a tobacco, a special, and it goes good with coffee or Guinness. I've got to drive 111 miles later, so I'm doing
Oh,
coffee
shit.
tonight. But if
You
I'm
going to?
relaxing, I'd be popping some Guinness over here with you guys.
What's 111 miles away? Where are you going there?
Well, round trip. I've got to go out and do
okay.
my commercial cleaning accounts after the
Ah,
show.
okay.
I got you.
I got you.
David McFarland sent in a $50 donation. Thank you so much, good sir. He says, I watched that movie with my daughter.
Oh, man.
Thankfully, she hasn't been brainwashed by the matriarchy
Yet.
yet. Yeah.
Yes.
And then My Truth says, is it just me, or is Ken looking even handsomer? In reference to the deep fake that I did for our title card. You guys seem to love it when I put Pop and Hillary together
Oh
in
my
various
gosh.
situations, so I
Shut
figured why
up.
not put them in Barbie?
You're a bastard.
Hey, that's why you hired me, man.
I know.
So I can do that shit.
Still, the wedding dress one. That was the most shocking one. And after that, it's not as bad.
Hey, that could be worse.
Now, have you guys ever put together a list of who you really wish had actually gotten vaxxed? Because there's no way fucking Hillary did, right? Any of these fucking big name politicians, but who you would like to see expire suddenly from their fucking Fauci sauce? Would that cunt be a number one, or would she only be number 2 or number 3?
She'd be in the top 5.
Yeah,
For sure, yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to see a Soros go, a Gates.
Yeah,
But
pretty much
basically
all.
the
A couple
entire
of Schwabs.
the entire board of directors of BlackRock, Vanguard.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'd like to see Fauci die of monkeypox in the throat. It's so fucking big, it chokes him to death. You know what I'm
Only
saying?
if he gets it in one way, in the throat.
Gay
Yeah.
throat
Fuck
fucking.
that guy.
He went ass to mouth.
Nobody really talks about like how people think about him in Africa and India.
Oh, and the
fucking
Indians-
Tony know me there, little sawed-off fucker.
India's thinking about death penalty for everybody who decided to push them from natural remedies over to the poke.
And they turned them away from ivermectin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we should see if that actually went down or not, because we talked about that a couple of years back.
Went down like your ex.
Well, no.
I mean, she has him lined up like a fucking circus seal.
Well, she might have monkeypox to the throat now. Who knows? You're gonna get me sued, man. Get me sued.
I mean, you could go to a pep rally, or you could go to a pep rally.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Caser box.